Hello, good morning. Had to reset that. Sorry about that. We're going to make a breakfast casserole this morning. Give me just 1 minute. I'll be right back. I know. All right. Sorry about that. Little one is making some noise. I wanted to see what he was doing. Okay. And I'm going to let you know that chicken jerky. Hi, Elena. How are you today? That chicken jerky turned out absolutely amazing yesterday. And Puppy loves it. And he's dancing around, so I'm going to give him a piece of the chicken jerky. So you can see how nice that turned out. I'm sad today. Oh no, what's the matter? Let me give Puppy a chicken jerky so he can go. Why are you sad? What's the matter? What's going on? My hair's everywhere. It's still a little wet. No, I know you didn't eat that fast. Give me 1 second. What'd you do with it? All gone. It's all gone. Oh my goodness, he ate it that fast. I'm going to give him one more, and then hopefully I can get started. Oh no. Oh no. When did this happen, Elena? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Oh. Remember Z. Yes, I remember Z. Yes. Oh, okay. All right, and I'm putting it together. I'm getting used to all of this, so, oh, I am so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. That was my mom. Oh, I am so sorry. Well, my hair is probably going to fall everywhere. It's still a little wet. I want to try and make a breakfast casserole here this morning. Do you want to keep me company while I make a breakfast casserole? And get me a coffee here. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am. And you know, I don't really know what to say. So now it's just me and my 3-year-old brother and my dad. Oh, I'm so sorry. If anyone comes into the chat and they're reading this, please pray for Elena's family and her loved ones and for their loss. And I just pray that you all have all the strength that you need and love, support, and understanding that you need during this time of loss. And my condolences, sweetheart. My condolences. Oh, heavens. That is just, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Was you the one that yesterday, she was sad because my grandmother died 3 days ago? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Z's the one that I was talking to the other day with the little 3-year-old and 13-year-old child. Is that correct? Trying to get you moved over here a little bit. Yes. Oh my heavens. I wish I would have been live. And you're the 13-year-old daughter. She said she had a 13-year-old and a 3-year-old. And one more, Bubby. One more. I'm so sorry. I wish I could have been live if she would have needed someone to talk to. I wish I could have helped in some way. I'm going to go ahead and get my hands washed here this morning. And I'm losing hair. It's falling down. It's still half wet. It's okay. Good morning, Dr. Daddy. I'm going to get my hands washed and we're going to make a breakfast casserole. And if you're reading the chat, can you please keep Elena in your prayers? She's really going through a lot of loss right now. She lost her grandmother and her mother. Oh, it's just so sad. And you know, grief is real and people don't really understand, I don't think, all of the stages of grief. And grief is real and depression is real. And so, you know, if you think that you know someone that is suffering or going through a hard time, you know, please remember to reach out to them, you know, and talk with them. Maybe, you know, maybe you can be there during the time that they need you most. And just remember that, you know, grief is real. It's a real thing. We have real feelings. I'm going to give Puppy some treats and I'll be right back. So hopefully he'll be satisfied now. I'm going to give you just 1 minute. I'm going to go in there and see if I can get this pulled up just a little bit more and then get my hands washed again. It's wanting to fall. It's still wet. Sorry about that. My hair is still wet and it's wanting to fall. So let me go ahead and get my hands washed again and I'll be right back. I fear losing my wife. I'm sorry. Is that your profile? That's the silver fox. Good morning, Timothy. My brother is crying right now. Oh, I know when I was talking the other morning on my live and Z was there, your brother called me Gigi. I think I have my hair reminded him of his grandmother that had just passed away. Okay, let me wash my hands again here real quick. And then I had my kitty out and he said, "Fluffy kitty." Yes, she did that this morning. Oh, my heavens. My heart is so sad for you. I am so sorry to hear this. I know that it's really hard to lose someone, and grief is real, you know, and but God bless you, and I hope that everyone's coming into my chat is going to keep you in prayer and keep your family and your loved ones in prayer. I know that you've got a lot right now going on, and you know, we'll keep you in our prayers. You, your brother, and your father, your dad. I'm just cutting up some country sausage right now this morning. I'm going to make a casserole. I'm going to make a breakfast casserole this morning. Can you see me good enough there? Am I close enough? Oh. I mean, I'm about ready to cry. I am so sorry. God bless you, sweetheart, and your family. You, your little brother, your father. Okay, all I have in my, I just have an iron skillet, and I'm going to put some country sausage in here. I'm going to start browning this for a casserole. So I'm just going to be here to talk this morning and make a casserole. And my little one's busy in the kitchen right here, my pop, so you're probably going to hear him. And so hopefully he'll settle down here in just a minute. Mr. Z just left, and I think he's wondering where Mr. Z went. So he's a little anxious. And we have storms coming our way today. My husband said we could have winds up to 70 miles an hour. I was like, oh my heavens. I hope not. I do not like storms. Not at all. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that started to brown. Oh, Elena, oh my goodness. I know that you were a big help to your mom. She said that you really helped her with your little brother, and I know that you're going to continue to be a big help for your dad. So, I know you're going to need a lot of strength and courage, and I just hope that God gives you all that strength and courage that you need so that you can be a really good helper for your little brother and for your father, for your dad. And I'm just using 1 pound of country pork. Oh no. Oh, Elena, you're breaking my heart. This is sad. He's upset. I can only imagine how upset that he is. Oh, heavens. I'm just going to peel a few potatoes this morning, and then I'm going to make my own home fries. Shred some home fries for the casserole, for the breakfast casserole. I've already washed these, so I'm just going to peel them and then I'm going to shred them. Well, that sausage is browning. And then I think I might go ahead and make a cinnamon swirl bundt cake for Mr. Z for dessert today. I haven't made a cinnamon swirl bundt cake for him for a while. So I think I will make him a bundt cake. So I'll be on here for a while, you know, Elena, if you need someone to be on here for you. I'm going to be here for a while today. Oh no, I'm running out with my brother. He's trying to... I can see you, but not close enough. Oh, okay. Do you need me to be a little closer? Is that better? I'm just peeling some potatoes right now, and I've just got some country sausage on browning. I'm not doing anything really special. Hopefully that's a little better, Timothy. And you're going to have to overlook the hair today. It's still a little wet, and it's wanting to fall out of my clip. It's so slick. So it's here, there, and everywhere this morning. So how is everyone today? Good morning, good Tuesday morning. And I had my last piece of breakfast casserole yesterday, so I thought I would make a breakfast casserole today. My brother is crying. He's saying no more mama. Oh, Elena. Oh, my heavens. Oh, sweetheart. Is there something that you can do to distract him? Does he like to collar, or is there a little game that he likes to play that maybe you can get him a little distracted? I know that it's going to be maybe hard to do, but that might work to get him distracted just a little bit. If he likes to collar, or if there's little toys. How's the puppy? The puppy's doing great, and that chicken jerky turned out amazing. And the puppy loved the chicken jerky. And my husband said that was very impressive, that he liked that chicken jerky. So I think we're going to be making our own all-natural chicken jerky from here on out. So it turned out great. Did hubby like that, the jerky? That was actually made for the pup. My husband likes beef jerky, and I tried the recipe for the magic meal, for the beef jerky, and I really was not satisfied with it, and neither was my husband, because I was following the recipe. I want to follow the recipe, and with the beef jerky, it said to put the sirloin in a container, and then add your soy, Worcestershire, and salt, and then to saute it for 12 to 24 hours, turning occasionally, and then to drain out all your sauce off, your marinade sauce, and then to slice your strips of meat. And I thought, you know, it's been a long time since I made jerky, but that just don't sound right. Normally, whenever I had beef jerky, I already had the meat sliced, and then I marinated it. You know, he likes to collar, so I bought a book. He can collar, but I'm trying to find a place to hide. Oh, okay. Yes, if you can get him to collar, Elena, that will probably help to take his little mind off of things, get him distracted, because he's 3 years old, right? And maybe that will get him distracted for just a little bit. I'm hoping. sausage turn here a little bit. I want it brown, but I don't want it completely real brown. Turn that down just a wee bit. So I'm just browning one pound of country gravy. This is really quick and easy. It doesn't take that long to throw this together. And I like to have a breakfast casserole. If I get up in the morning and I want a quick breakfast, I already have the casserole made, and I cut it in small portions and put it in the freezer. And I'll just go in and get me a breakfast casserole portion out and let it sit for a little bit and thaw, and then I will have a breakfast casserole and toast or a biscuit for breakfast. So I really enjoy my breakfast casseroles. So today I'm just making a sausage and an egg cheese breakfast casserole with hash browns. So I'm going to shred some hash browns. Yummy, looks delicious. He said Gigi is going now. Aw. 3, just give him a table. Yes, just give him a table and let him collar. And with him being 3 years old, hopefully that will distract him. Now I just have a few medium-sized potatoes, so I'm just going to shred some potatoes and make some hash browns. Hopefully you can see that okay. Nothing special. Hopefully I can use up these potatoes. These are those ones that I was trying to cut the other night into French fries. And they are just really hard potatoes. And I just got this 10-pound bag at Kroger's. And they were a little tough whenever I went to make the gratin potatoes. And then I noticed whenever I went to make the French fries the other night, they were really tough. So I'm trying to use these up. So I'm going to go ahead and make some hash browns out of them this morning. And then I think I'm going to lay a roast out for tomorrow and then make a roast tomorrow. And hopefully that will use up the biggest part of this 10 pounds of potatoes. So I'm just shredding some hash browns. I'll go ahead and turn my oven on, let it start preheating. And I'll be baking this breakfast casserole at 350. She says she's in a better place. She's not hurting anymore. Very, very heartbreaking. I'm hoping that little one is starting to collar, and we're getting him sidetracked a little bit. And that's one good thing with small children, 3 years old. They can be distracted pretty easy. I know I had my grandchildren, and they were very tiny. One was 3 and one was 18 months. And they loved to collar, and they loved their little trucks and their little trains, and they loved to play. And whenever they would start to get a little fussy, I could always get them distracted. And it was so nice when they were that age because they could be distracted pretty easy. So that's one good thing about him being so young. He can be distracted pretty easy. And my little grandboys, he says, "Sissy, you knew Mommy." I'm crying. Aww. You know, my mother passed away when I was 3. And my older sister raised me. She raised me and my 5. There was 5 of us all together. So she raised all 5 of her younger brothers and sisters. And she was an amazing mother. And I was in my teens before I realized that she was even not my mother, that she was my sister. Because I was so young, and I had always called her Mom. And so I didn't realize until I was a teenager that she was actually my older sister. I miss her so much already. I bet you do. I bet you do. I'm really glad that you're there for your brother and for your father. And I do know when I talked to your mother the other day, she said that you were a really great help to her with your little brother. I think I'm only going to do 3 of these today. I think that's going to be plenty of hash browns. I'm not making a really big casserole. I'm just being careful shredding these because these potatoes are very tough. My dad is drunk and abusive right now. Well, just try to stay out of his way, hon, and find something for you and your little brother to do that's quiet, like collaring or watching cartoons. You know, something that's very quiet. Are you okay? Are you safe? Do you feel that you're safe right now? Where? At my boyfriend's house. Oh, okay. All right, so you're not right there with your dad right now, and you feel safe? Anytime that you don't feel safe, it's okay, hon, to reach out and ask for someone to come and to check on you and your brother. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. And I'm sure your father has a lot of adjusting to do right now as well, sweetheart. This is bound to be a big loss for him as well. Oh, I'm distracted and I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. think that just really has upset me this morning. I wish I'd have known when I was talking to Z that she needed to have someone to talk to. Yes, you're safe. My brother gave him a hug. Oh. You just make sure that you stay safe and that you and your little brother are safe. Now I'm just going to spray my pan with a little bit of Pam. I'm going to go over the sink. Does your father know that you are at your boyfriend's? I'm sitting by him on the couch, and my brother is collaring. Very good. Good. Is that helping to distract him a little bit? I'm hoping that will help distract him a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and chop up a few onions, and I'm going to be adding that in my casserole. So I'm going to go ahead and put my home fries in my baking dish. And I'm not making a real thick layer, just enough to cover the bottom really good. So I just have enough in there to cover the bottom really good. And I have a cookie sheet lined in aluminum foil. His mom is very supportive of me and him. Oh, very good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. My live just shut down. So I turned off my sausage. I got it browned. I don't want it to be over browned because it is going to be baking a little while. Probably about 45 to 50 minutes. Sorry if I lost you there for a minute. I don't know if we're having problems. We're going to be having some storms coming our way. So far, I'm not seeing anything outside, but my husband said that they're calling for 70-mile-an-hour winds. And if you're coming in or if you're replaying my live stream and you see my chat, please keep Elena and her family and loved ones in your prayers. They've really had a lot of loss this week, and they can use the prayers. Okay, so now, let's see if I can't just put those in a little container. I have some hash browns that I've shredded. I browned my sausage. After I shredded my hash browns, I put them in a baking dish, and I sprayed it lightly with Pam. And then I did my first layer, which is my hash browns. So I have my hash browns shredded. Now I'm going to add some sausage, and I'm going to start layering this. I'm just going to make a layer of sausage. I have a layer of hash browns. Now I'm going to do a nice layer of brown sausage. Making a breakfast casserole. And I used 1 pound of sausage. And I'm just going to make sure I get that covered pretty good. Cover my first layer. Okay. So now I have my baking dish. I have 1 layer of hash browns that I shredded and a layer of browned sausage, country sausage. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of onions. You can add to this whatever you want because this is your casserole. So I just scattered some onions. So now I'm going to put 6 eggs in my casserole. So let me get 6 eggs ready. And I'm just going to scramble these really good. Let me get a little bowl so I can break the eggs into a little bowl just to make sure that they're okay. These are store-bought eggs, so they should be just fine. I would hate to get 5 eggs and then have 1 bad one. So if you're just coming in, we're making breakfast casserole. Nothing special, just a quick, easy, simple breakfast casserole. So I've got 6 eggs. And now I'm going to scramble those eggs. I've got a whisk here, so I think I'm just going to whisk them up. Now sometimes I will add a little bit of milk to my eggs, and other times I won't. Now this morning I'm just going to whisk up some eggs. Now I'm going to add this scrambled eggs right on top at the very end. So right now I've got 6 eggs whipped. I'll set them to the side. I'm going to cover this in some cheddar cheese. Get it nice and covered. I love breakfast casseroles, especially during the week or even on the weekend when I just want to grab a quick breakfast. I can just go in and get one of my servings out of the casserole and I have breakfast. Okay, I've got that covered now in cheese. It looks like it's spread out pretty good. Now I'm going to add my eggs. I'm going to whisk them a little bit more, and then I'm going to just add them right in there. I'm just going to kind of just pour it right over and let it run all the way down through. So now I have my casserole ready to go into the oven. So now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cover this with some aluminum foil. And I'm going to set it on a cookie sheet lined in aluminum foil. And I'm going to leave this covered for probably the first 20 minutes. And then I will take it off. And then I will leave it uncovered and let it brown nice. It's going to be in there for probably about 40 minutes or more. So let me go ahead and get that in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for at least 20 minutes. And then I'll come back and check that and see if I want to remove that aluminum foil and then let it start browning. I like to let it bake about 40 minutes or close to 40 minutes. And I'm going to put away my little bit of onions that I have. I'll turn you this way so I'm not completely out of. And I have 1 potato, so I'm going to put that in a small container with some water because I'm going to lay out a roast here in just a little bit. And I'll be fixing a roast tomorrow. So see, that was so quick and easy. So I'll go ahead and get that in some water, and I will set that in the refrigerator until tomorrow. And whenever I make my roast, I'll just add that potato right in with my roast. So see how quick and easy that was? I'm going to go ahead and clean up over here just a little bit. Get these dishes into the dishwasher. I'm leaving my eggs out because I'm going to be mixing up a cake. I'm just all over the place. My mom got so distracted. And, wow. Okay, well, let me go ahead and get the kitchen cleaned up here just a little bit. Get these dishes into the dishwasher. See how quick that was to throw breakfast casserole together. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. I'm sorry I got a little distracted here, but that was really hard. It's not the way I was expecting my life to start out today. Now I do hand wash some of my things. I don't like them ran through the dishwasher. I don't know if you're that way or not, but that's just the way I am. So I'm just going to hand wash them and just set them in there to dry. So I've got my casserole in the oven. Here in a little bit, I'm going to mix up a cinnamon swirl bundt cake for Mr. Z. He still has some brownies left. But I'm going to go ahead and make up a streusel swirl, cinnamon swirl cake, bundt cake. That way you'll have some brownies and you'll have a cake. I like to give him a variety. I'm always cleaning the kitchen, it seems. Always cleaning the kitchen. I hope everybody's not chatting away and I'm not seeing your chat because my live stream stopped and then come back on. So I don't know exactly what is going on with YouTube. But I'm going to get this together. I'm going to go sit down for a minute, take a break, and then I'll come in and mix the cake up and get the cake ready to go in the oven. So if you're just coming in, sorry I got distracted, really distracted there right off the bat. It's not my normal. I cannot even keep my concentration today, so I apologize for that. I'm going to go in here and sit down. I'm going to drink some coffee. So let me heat my coffee up real quick and I'm going to go sit down and enjoy some coffee and smoke a cigarette and try to regroup my mind. This was not the way that I expected the live stream to go today. I do apologize. But I also would never want to turn someone away that needs to talk or that is upset. I wanted to make sure that she was okay and that her little brother was okay. I hope you understand that. And there's nothing wrong with showing a little bit of kindness and understanding. So, and that's just the way I am. You may not agree with that or how I tried to deal with that this morning, but that just hit me out of nowhere. And I tried to do my best with the situation. Okay, let me get my coffee and we'll go in here and I'm going to sit down. I'm having a pretty bad hair day this morning. My hair is up and down and everywhere, but it is all right. It is all good. So, let me sit down here a minute and try to regroup. So, that was a quick and pretty easy breakfast casserole that I put together and put it in the oven. And hopefully you've seen how easy that was. And so right now I need to sit down and have a cup of coffee and a cigarette and just relax for a minute. I hope you understand that. But yes, I am going to smoke a cigarette. I'm definitely going to have a cigarette. So that's how my days are going today. Hopefully that's not too bright. That light's not too bright. I think it was better the way I had it. I should have just left it alone. It'll be all right. I'll just turn this one off. There, we'll see if that helps. All right, do you want down, Bobby? There you go. Here, look what Mom has. Look at what Mommy has. And this is some of the chicken jerky that I made, or yeah, chicken jerky I made. And little one absolutely loves it. Did you get your belly full? Okay, lie down. There it is. He says it is a good treat. I think he got his belly full. He already had 2 or 3 pieces. So, you know, I think I just made that worse by turning that light off and moving this. But I'm trying to do my best here this morning. It's just been one of those mornings. It just is what it is. And I'm hearing vehicles. But anyway, I'm trying to hang in there this morning and get through this live stream. I think I can. I think I can. Here, why don't you go lay down? I do not know where that other piece went. I'll find it here in a minute. So anyway, that is sort of the way my day is going. But I got a breakfast casserole in the oven, so that's a plus. I did get that started, and I'm going to bake a cake. And then I'm just going to do a simple, easy, quick dinner tonight. I'm just making some hamburger helper, lasagna, and Texas toast for dinner. So I'm going to have a quick, easy dinner. And I hope you'll excuse me. My mind is still, my mind is sidetracked. I had just spoken to Z, Elena's mother. Yes, I think it was yesterday on my live stream. And she had explained to me that she had just lost her mother. And she was telling me about her daughter, her 13-year-old daughter, and her 3-year-old son. And she was in the chat for a good while. And this morning, that Elena was Z's 13-year-old daughter. And she was upset because her mother passed away as well. So she's lost her grandmother and her mother in the last 3 or 4 days. So my heart is really heavy. My mind's overwhelmed right now. I wish I could have maybe said or done something to help Z through her loss. And don't forget, grief is real. You know, grief is real. And it should never be taken lightly. You know, if you know someone's going through grief, please, you know, be kind. Show love, show understanding. You know, reach out to them and make sure that they're okay. You know, even if it's just a phone call, you know, just a little phone call. And my heart is just so heavy right now. I know that Z spoke very highly of her daughter and said that her daughter really helped her with her little 3-year-old son. So that was Elena, and she was taking care of her 3-year-old brother this morning and explaining, you know, her loss and what had happened with her mom. So I hope you understand that I'm a little overwhelmed today on this live stream. I want to try to stay on just a little bit longer. If there is anyone out there that is feeling sad or feeling depressed, you know, it's okay to be sad and it's okay to be depressed, but please, reach out to somebody, reach out to a friend, a loved one. Um, and everyone grieves in their own way, in their own manner. So please do not try to judge anyone for the way that they're grieving, because the way you grieve may not be the way that this person or another person would grieve. So please try not to be judgmental. And I know everyone grieves in a different way. That's all I'm going to say. And there are so many stages to grief. It's not just one stage of grief. There's 7 stages of grief, and eventually you make it through all those 7 stages of grief. And when you lose someone that you love, it's really hard. And you go through a shock, you go through anger, you go through so many different emotions. So I guess my live stream today is going to be to please, if you know someone that has that is grieving, that has lost somebody, and you haven't talked to them for a while, reach out to them. Make sure they're okay. Check on them. You know, show them love and kindness and understanding. I'm going to go ahead and end my live stream because I'm sorry I'm distracted. My heart is just very overwhelmed right now. My thoughts are just, I can't keep a train of thought right now. So, please keep Z's family and loved ones in prayer. Please keep Elena and her little brother and her father in prayer, and their loved ones, their family, their loved ones. And remember, when you see someone on a YouTube channel like me here today, we're real people, you know. We're not, it's not a movie, it's not pre-planned, and we're real people with real feelings and real happiness, real sadness, real life events. Let me go turn my timer off. I reset my timer for 15 minutes and it's still covered. Um, so, just remember that, and maybe if you're going into somebody's live stream and, you're going to comment, um, be respectful, and be kind. we need to see more of that. We need to see more people being kind to one another and helping one another. And so I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here today, and I'm going to light a candle, and I'm going to pray for Z's family, Z's loved ones, her children, her daughter, her 13-year-old daughter and 3-year-old son, and the children's father. So I'm going to go burn some sage. I need to burn some sage, and I'm going to light a candle and just take a few moments of silence for Z and for her family. So I hope you understand that I'm just not my normal self this morning. This was not expected, and I tried to do the best that I could. I hope I did okay. I hope I had a few words of encouragement. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. As you can see, I'm pretty upset with the whole thing here this morning, and this tragic news. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. So please be kind to one another. We need to see more of that. We really do. And it's free. It don't cost you anything to be kind, to be sympathetic, to be understanding. And don't judge. Please do not judge anyone that's going through grief, because they may not handle grief in the manner that you would handle grief. Allow people to grieve and to take the time that they need to grieve. And if you know someone that has just went through a loss, please reach out to them, check on them, make sure that everybody's doing okay, and be kind. Be kind to them. Be understanding and show them some love and support. So, until next time, I'm sorry, but I need to hop off of here and burn some sage and light a candle and just try to regroup. So, till next time, I'll see you all. And I did get the breakfast casserole put together. I know I was distracted, but I did get it put together. And I'll get Mr. Z's cake baked here in a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. And I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.